back to Billboard's Hot 100 of September the 11th, I believe, 1971. Song at number 54, but let me make sure I got the date right, September the 11th. There's so many Lost 45s I still want to cover on this Hot 45. Some of the big hits that you might remember on this Hot 100 rather. Stick Up Highway Robbery by the Honeycombs. The runner-up to One Ads, Mercy Mercy Me by Marvin Gaye. Superstar by the Carpenters. I Woke Up in Love This Morning by the Partridge Family, and Beginnings by Chicago, and Mr. Big Stuff by Gene Knight. Tired of Being Alone by Al Green at number 24. Song at number 54, though, at Lost 45. That's what these videos are all about. The Lost 45s. Waiting at the Bus Stop by Bobby Sherman, who co-produced, I believe he co-wrote this song as well. Bobby Sherman showing a little bit of maturity on this record, just didn't do very much for him. As a matter of fact, by the fall of 1971, he was losing a lot of momentum. He was in a television show. You might remember a television show called Getting Together. It was a musical sitcom, ran for about 14 episodes. I guess it wasn't all that successful. Ran in 1971 and 72, and that was it. But boy, he sure lived a charmed life. Later became a police officer and a paramedic later in his career. Can you imagine? I want to think about this. Later years. Years ago, you're a big fan of Bobby Sherman, and you get pulled over by Bobby Sherman, the police officer. You're like, are you really going to write me a ticket? Man, I was a big fan of yours. I went to all your concerts, man. I mean, can you imagine that? Think about that. Another person who was a former police officer was Eddie Money, but that's another story. Bobby Sherman graduated from high school in 1961. This is in California. Boy, he was just, I got to double check this. He learned how to play the trumpet when he was 11 years old. Frankie Avalon started with the trumpet too, I think, among his first instruments. But Wikipedia has it that he learned how to play 16 instruments. Bobby Sherman. Boy, that is a very busy teenager indeed. When he was in football, he played in, well, I mean, when he was in high school, rather, I'm jumping ahead of myself, he played football. And he was in a dance band, started singing, wasn't really sure what kind of, he wanted to perform. I mean, there's no doubt about it, but what kind of performance? Did he want to act? Did he want to sing? Did he want to play an instrument on stage? And did a lot of television, Shindig. He was on Shindig for a couple of years in 1964 when it ran in the mid-60s. Where the Action Is, made some appearances on Where the Action Is, Dick Clark Show, American Bandstand. And then we got the hits in 1969. There was Little Woman. Hey, Little Woman, won't you make up your mind? Remember that? Summer of 69. And there was La La La, If I Had You. That was in the fall of 69, both top 10s. Jennifer, I think around that same era, but didn't make top 10 here. Didn't even make top 40, top 10 in Canada, though, I think. And there was Easy Come, Easy Go in 1970, and there was Julie, Do You Love Me in the summer, fall of 70. And then 1971 just tapered off. There was The Drum. Remember The Drum? That was written by, guess who wrote that? Alan O'Day. The Undercover Angel guy, Cried Like a Baby. That was a minor hit for Bobby Sherman, I guess around the summer of 71. A guy named Jackie Mills produced some of his records, including Easy Come, Easy Go, Julie, Do You Love Me, and La La La, If I Had You. Jackie Mills produced them, who also recorded some things with the Brady Bunch kids. My goodness. Well, anyway, Lost 45 by Bobby Sherman, Waiting at the Bus Stop. It peaked at 54, up one from 55. And it was on Billboard's Hot 100 only 5 weeks. Bobby Sherman.